The desert stretched endlessly under twin moons, their silver light painting the sand dunes in ethereal shades of blue and gray. Oscar wiped the sweat from his brow, his old hover truck sputtering as it climbed another ridge. 23 years old, a mechanic from the frontier colony of New Sedona, he'd seen plenty of broken-down vehicles in his time, but never a spaceship. The craft lay half-buried in a crater, its hull shimmering with an iridescent sheen that no human technology could replicate. Oscar approached cautiously, his portable scanner detecting unusual energy signatures. The ship's design was elegant, almost organic, with flowing curves that seemed to defy conventional engineering. A hatch hissed open, releasing a cloud of pressurized atmosphere. From within emerged a figure that made Oscar's breath catch. She was humanoid but distinctly alien, tall and slender with skin that shifted between pale lavender and soft blue depending on the moonlight's angle. Her eyes were large and luminous, like polished amethysts, and delicate crystalline structures framed her face where human ears would be. "Please," she said, her voice melodious yet strained, the words forming through what Oscar recognized as a universal translator. "I mean no harm. My vessel's quantum drive has failed. I am Aria, diplomatic envoy to the Galactic Consortium." Oscar raised his hands peacefully. "I'm Oscar. I'm a mechanic. Maybe I can help?" Aria's expression, surprisingly readable despite her alien features, showed relief mixed with skepticism. "Your technology is rudimentary, no offense intended." "None taken," Oscar grinned, "but sometimes rudimentary gets the job done. Mind if I take a look?" Over the next hour, Oscar examined the ship's propulsion systems while Aria explained her mission. She'd been traveling to Earth to finalize humanity's potential membership in the consortium, a decision that could change humanity's future forever. Her ship's failure threatened not just her life, but the entire diplomatic process. "The quantum oscillator has become desynchronized," Aria explained, gesturing to a device that pulsed with contained starlight. "Without proper calibration, the drive cannot fold space. I cannot repair it myself. My people are diplomats and scholars, not engineers." Oscar studied the mechanism, his mechanical intuition working overtime. Despite the alien technology, he could see the underlying principles: energy flow, harmonic resonance, feedback loops. It wasn't so different from the fusion engines he worked on, just infinitely more advanced. "I think I see the problem," he said slowly. "Your harmonic frequencies are out of phase. It's like an old combustion engine with mistimed cylinders." Aria tilted her head, her crystalline structures chiming softly. "That analogy is crude but surprisingly accurate." For hours they worked together, Oscar's practical know-how combining with Aria's theoretical knowledge. She explained quantum field mechanics while he demonstrated how sometimes a problem needed hands-on fixing rather than computational solutions. He fashioned makeshift tools from his truck's parts, adapting them to work with technology centuries beyond his understanding. "Your species fascinates me," Aria said during a brief rest. "The consortium's preliminary assessment suggested humans were primitive, aggressive. Yet here you are, helping a stranger without hesitation, solving problems your civilization shouldn't be able to comprehend." Oscar shrugged, taking a sip from his water canteen. "My dad always said the measure of people isn't their technology, it's what they do when someone needs help. Doesn't matter if you're from Earth or halfway across the galaxy." Something shifted in Aria's luminous eyes. "That philosophy, it is rare among spacefaring species. Most become insular, cautious. They forget compassion in their pursuit of advancement." As the first sun began rising, New Sedona orbited a binary star system. Oscar made the final adjustment. The quantum oscillator hummed to life, its frequencies aligning in perfect harmony. Aria's face lit up, literally, her skin glowing with excitement. "You did it," she breathed. "Oscar, you've saved my life and possibly your entire species' future." But she winced suddenly, touching her side. Blue luminescent fluid seeped through her diplomatic robes. "You're hurt," Oscar exclaimed. "The crash," she admitted. "I did not wish to burden you while repairs were critical." Without hesitation, Oscar grabbed his emergency medical kit. Arya tried to protest. Their physiologies were different, the risk of incompatible treatment high. But Oscar's hands were steady as he cleaned the wound, applied universal coagulants from her ship's own medical supplies, and fashioned a proper bandage. "Thank you," Arya whispered as he worked, her voice thick with emotion. "In all my travels, across hundreds of worlds, I have rarely encountered such kindness." Oscar met her eyes. "That's the human way. At least it's supposed to be. We take care of each other. All of us." As her ship powered up fully, Arya stood at the hatch preparing to leave. The diplomatic summit awaited, but she hesitated. "I will tell the consortium what I have learned here," she said. "Not just about human ingenuity, but about human heart. You have shown me that intelligence without compassion is hollow, that advancement without empathy is meaningless." She touched Oscar's hand, the first physical contact between their species. Her skin was cool, electric, alive. "Will humanity be accepted?" Oscar asked. Arya smiled, an expression that transcended species. "After today, I will advocate with every fiber of my being. The galaxy needs what you have shown me today. It needs hope. It needs humanity." As her ship lifted into the brightening sky, leaving only disturbed sand and the memory of starlight, Oscar stood watching until she disappeared among the stars. His portable communicator buzzed, a message in perfect English. "Thank you, my friend, for everything. When we meet again, it will be as equals among the stars. Arya." Oscar smiled, looking up at the cosmos that suddenly seemed less vast and lonely. He'd helped fix a spaceship, sure. But somehow, in that desert under alien moons, he and Arya had fixed something more important, the bridge between worlds, built on the simplest of human values: compassion, curiosity, and courage. The galaxy would never be the same, and neither would he.